Spalding Norman Woodstock Vintage. But, come here. It's late. I can't believe I'm up this late. 11 o'clock. I'm never up at 11 o'clock. I took a nap this afternoon. I was exhausted. That had something to do with it. Barebones Broadcasting Radio, Norman Woodstock Spalding. I just want to remind you something. Practitioners don't care, and that's the reason the whole thing is failing. They need 4 years generosity training to where the word care is just plain. To me, if you have every time you renew your certification for a physician, you have to get another tattoo on your body that has the word care. So by the time you're an old physician, 30 years old, you've got 5,000 tattoos, the word care all over your body. So when you get undressed in front of the mirror, all you see is your hide covered with the word care. Every time the state certifies you to be a physician, to help someone. How do you like that rule? I like to pass rules to get things going and work for mutual, to challenge it. However we challenge it, that's the way it comes back. So I go to the people that are the loveliest that need challenge, not to the scum. I challenge the loveliest to make life better, not the scum. You guys fool with the scum. I don't waste time with the scum. They're doing the best they can anyway, and usually they're rejected by the loveliest or they wouldn't be scum in the first place. So I pass right by all that and go right to the loveliest and get started, what has to happen. The loveliest got to get better, a lot better. So I take the loveliest and tattoo the word care all over their body. So every time they got word naked, the ones who could contribute the most would have the most word care all over their body. And I would challenge the most to what has to get done. And the ones that could contribute the most, I would challenge the strong to carry the weak all the time, for thousands of generations. Do you think that would work? Ah! Do you? Well, I'll tell you why. Today, like many days, some wonderful people helped me make it. Canceled my phone in the middle of the night. Well, thank you. Thank you, well. I thought I was paid up past this day. If you knew the way I have to run my finances and budget, I'm like the poor Federal Reserve note. God have pity on anyone in charge of the Federal Reserve note. The rest of you need to really. Why isn't there a celebration for the man behind the scenes with the handshake that's keeping the whole thing going? That's how the whole thing's running somewhere. You think contracts running this? No, contracts a filling pile of malarkey. Somebody's got a handshake running the whole thing. There needs to be a celebration to thank that human being. Mm-hmm. What in God's name they all do behind the scenes is shake hands and make it work is staggering. But you deserve a lot of applause. Let me tell you that, you do. And because of that, I'm here. And because people helped me out today when a crisis hit me, and I'm penniless till tomorrow, that's how I make it. That's how we're all making it. And all you responsible people, I pay ahead and you steal ahead too to pay ahead. Anybody paying ahead steals ahead. Check out where they get their money. Where does $200 million the Republicans are going to spend on words to jade the image of Barack Obama go? I read in the paper, $200 million, not to build a building, not to put out a product, not to engage the echo of information in human task. Not anything, thank God for charity, only nothing of inspiration. Just words to jade Barack Obama's image, $200 million. Now, that isn't the worst of it. The editor of the newspaper, I wish I had that newspaper with me. I hold that newspaper priceless. They will hold a conversation. Well, they also said that that was none of their business. I said, where does the money go? You need to write an article on tracing this money. Well, it's none of our business. What? Why is the editorial department making everything else their business? They read a report and write an article. Now, you can't read information, overhear information, and write an editorial on it. No, you cannot. That's the Apostle Peter. He's an idiot. He denied knowing Jesus because he's right. He didn't know Jesus. He was very honest that night. I don't know the man. That's quite correct, Peter. You don't. What the hell were you doing there? You didn't even like him. And then they're not worried where the money goes. It doesn't go into somebody's pocket and they buy toys. Or most people, when they get money, go to the store and spend it. Where does the money go? What did they buy with it? Then who got to get it? Somebody prospered because of $200 million got spent. Who? And the people that spent it didn't pay any tax on their prosperity spending it there. Why? To jade Barack Obama's image? Well, wonder what's wrong with their mind. There's nothing wrong with the United States. There's some people's brains there's a problem with that live here. That's the issue. Yay, United States. Who doesn't always say that? Everywhere.